we're going to talk about baby chickens and eggs because I thought that was very appropriate.
Yep.
Because
it's Easter!
It's Easter!
Well, almost, not necessarily.
And what do we do on Easter?
Find eggs!
Find eggs! Okay, anyway, now I'd like to show you our sweet, precious little baby chickens.
I want baby chicken.
I'll get you one. This is their mommy. Her name is Goldie. And she started out with about 10 eggs, but she's a first-time mom. So she was only able to hatch out 2 little babies, but she has done a great job of taking care of them.
And one is Chunk and one is Rainbow.
Yes, one is named Chunk and one is named Rainbow. They're about 3 weeks old.
Chunk.
Well, he named one Chunk.
And the
Hunter named it Chunk. Charlie named it Hockey. You can call it whatever you want. Okay. These ones are about 3 weeks old. Here, Hunter. You're getting in front of the camera, buddy. Just a minute. Gentle, baby, gentle. Again.
And 3 old.
He's a little skip. 3 weeks old. So they're not 100% fluffy anymore. They've started getting some of their feathers.
Mama.
Yeah, leave her alone. She might bite you. So they're still mostly soft and fluffy with their soft fluffy down. But if you can see here, they've started growing their wing feathers.
Let's get up close on that.
They're starting growing some of their wing feathers. They're also getting some little feathers down here on their feet. They're almost like twins. And be careful because they jump. What's your fun fact about eggs, baby? Go ahead.
Fun fact, did you know some eggs already start off kind of like Easter eggs and their color? The ones that we only know of right now are blue eggs, though. Just blue eggs so far.
You want to hold them? There you go. They would really like to go back with their mama. She's very sweet. She'll let me hold them. But, again, she's a good mom. She is worried about her baby, so we're going to give them Yes, baby. So this is their little cage that I have them in right now. You'll notice the very ghetto-looking cardboard that's taped on. But it's just temporary because right now they're so small they can go right out of these bars. And they're not the smartest, so sometimes they can't figure out how to get back in, and then mama has a panic attack, as any good mama would.
Like you.
So, yes. So
that chicken looks different than we've seen with normal chickens, doesn't it? The mama?
She is my very fancy naked neck silky chicken. They're also called Hunter. They're also called showgirls because they resemble Vegas showgirls with their big feathery headpieces. She's one of my most favorite chickens. I love her. And in case you guys are curious, this is what their little baby chicken food looks like. It's ground up really tiny.
Because they can't.
Because they have itty bitty little mouths.
And sometimes they have to have water in there when they're really, really little.
Yep, because
they can't chew hard stuff yet.
Yeah.
Like
there you
real
go.
newborns.
So I gotta get that stuck back
Can we go to the
on.
rooster next?
And there she is. She keeps them nice and warm. There's 2 different ways to raise baby chickens. This way is with the mama raising them. I like this way the best because it's the least amount of work for me. She keeps them warm. She makes sure that they eat and they have their water. As you can see, they're very messy. They've made a nice big mess in here. If I did not have a mama bird with them, then they would be in with a heat lamp because baby chickens need to be kept very warm because they're not, yes, they don't have all their feathers yet. So if you have any questions about baby chickens, let me know. They are awful cute. I know that much. We're going to be hatching out more really soon, so hopefully we'll have some brand new baby chickens to show you because they're so cute and sweet and fluffy. Next! next, I would like to show you guys how we hatch eggs. There's 2 different ways to hatch eggs. I'm going to show you the first one right now. Okay, so the first way that there is to hatch chicken eggs is to let the mama chicken sit on them. Eggs take about 3 weeks to hatch, and that goes for whether a hen is sitting on them or if they're in the incubator. When a female chicken, which is called a hen, decides that she is ready to be a mommy, she starts sitting on her eggs. That is called being broody. So this is my broody hen. Okay, open it and come in, baby. All right, let's see if she will let me lift her up so I can show you guys the eggs. She already bit me once. Because they're very protective. But you can see she's all flattened out. And she's kind of like spread her body to cover the eggs. A chicken can sit on 12 eggs proportionate to their size. So a small chicken like this can sit on 12 small eggs. A bigger chicken can sit on 12 big eggs. Oh, she can get me. No. I'll just kind of, oof. Well, she's not gonna let me show you the eggs, but you can kind of see if you zoom in where they're peeking under. Ryan, maybe, I don't know if you want to try moving her. You're braver than I am.
Okay, Mama. So sometimes to distract her from biting me, I'll kind of show her. I'm like, hey, my hand's over here, my hand's over here. Oh, was it behind you?
Than I am. It doesn't really hurt when they bite you.
So,
it's just really surprising. Oh, she's got quite a few.
She's got quite a few. Now what's gonna happen is you're gonna see her starting to fix those eggs here in just a second.
Yep, she'll fix up her nest. Once she has a few more, I'm gonna move her to a better area. But they don't always like being moved, so I'll wait till she's established.
And know how many?
A bit. How many?
Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
Good
4
job,
right there.
Hunter.
You're right.
4 eggs.
So I don't know if she's gonna move them or anything. She would kind of really like us to leave. Yeah, we'll leave her alone now. She's not real happy. Now I'm gonna take you inside and show you the eggs that I have in the incubator, and we'll talk about that. This is my adorable little egg incubator. There's lots of different types of incubators, but this one's my favorite, even though it's a little on the small side. It only holds about 12-ish eggs. I had a bigger one, but I just don't like it. This cute little yellow incubator is just it for me. As you can see, it's on my counter. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. To do eggs in the incubator, you have to have them at the right temperature, which is 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 37.5 degrees Celsius.
Hey!
And
I'm trying to put this away.
anyway, so if you look in here, I have this little non-slip surface for when the eggs actually hatch, because you don't want the babies slipping and falling when they come out. They can hurt their legs. It's a little overcrowded in here right now because I need to check these eggs to make sure that there's actually babies growing in here. So some of them will be coming out after today, which you guys are going to help me do that. In the middle here, we keep this not totally filled, but we keep water in here because there also has to be a certain humidity level for the eggs to hatch properly. For ducks, that humidity level is higher than it is for chickens. I don't know the exact numbers, and I don't have a gauge in here to check it. I usually just kind of eyeball it, and I've had good luck with that so far. These ones with the little 2 on them are the newer eggs. So what we're gonna do now is candle them. And that's how you check to see if there is a little baby inside or not. Like some of these are older, I'll show you one of those, and the other ones I will show you what they look like when they have an embryo growing. Also, I did Google it, and mama chicken turns her eggs at least 50 times a day. I do them at a minimum of 5 times a day, but usually anytime I walk by here, I'm turning them. So now we're gonna go in the dark and candle some eggs. Okay, so we're in my very dark little bathroom because it's the darkest room of the house. They have devices you can buy to candle your eggs. It's called candling because back in the day they used to use an actual candle, but I just use the flashlight on my cell phone because it's honestly the best thing that I have found so far. This is an egg that does not have anything growing inside of it. It's okay to eat fertilized eggs because nothing starts growing in here until it's been incubated. So unless a chicken is sitting on an egg or it's in an incubator, you don't have to worry that you're eating a baby chicken. It's okay. So that is an egg with nothing inside of it. Now, let's check and see if we have anything growing. I don't see anything in that. Oh, I think that's or that. Here we go. So those two are duds. They're going to be coming out of the incubator. But this is the very first start of a baby chicken. You can see the little red spot. That's the embryo. And all these little red veins coming out. So this is going to grow into a baby chicken, hopefully. Like I said, the other two are duds. They're going to come out of the incubator. And here's one that's been in there for a while growing now. So this one's a bit older. So you can see there's a lot more development there. It's a lot darker. There's a lot more going on. These have been in for, I think a little over a week. They should be hatching about a week and a half. This is about halfway done. I need to candle the other ones as well and check their development. But there you have it. That is how you can tell if your eggs are growing little babies. Thank you for learning about baby chicks and eggs with us today. And keeping in the spirit of Easter, for our next video, we're going to meet my bunny rabbit, Salem. Have a good day.
Fun fact, roosters, wait, where's the spur? Oh, roosters have spurs that chickens don't. These claws, when they grow too long, they fall out, and then they start growing a new one after a long time. You see, Boots the rooster doesn't have so long ones yet.
No, because he's pretty young.
Yeah, he's really new and young, but eventually he'll grow so long and fall out. That is today's second fun fact. Oh, third, second, whatever. Bye-bye. Each the bunny have the egg for people to open it and something in or something not in.
Anyway,